What up, YouTube? It is your boy, All About The Sneakerz, back with another unboxing and review video for you guys. Now today, as you can tell from the thumbnail as well as the title of the video, that is correct, guys. We're unboxing the Air Jordan 5 El Grito Sail and Dark Pony. Now, hey man, off the bat, this is a fire sneaker. I really wish I could have got this sneaker in my collection. Again, bad timing on the budget when these released. So, hey man, I do want to give a big shout out to my guy, Marquise, man. Big shout outs to you, man. I appreciate you 100%, my guy, for letting me get this sneaker and review it here on the channel for the lovely people. Now, this sneaker does pay homage to the Mexican heritage and culture. And let's get right to it off the bat, the sneaker story, so I can give you guys the straight facts. And it reads, this special AJ5 pays tribute to Mexico's heritage and culture, including streets, colors, and textures. It represents a symbol of identity, progress, and pride, not only in Mexico, but worldwide. Laser-cut leather adds an elevated finish, while craft details like embossed leather are inspired by local ornamental architecture. Asymmetrical midsole flames combined with off-white leather and red and green lace locks for a look reminiscent of the Mexican flag. A special Viva de Bray pulls everything together. So again, man, the Mexican flag colors in this sneaker, along with the sail or cream color, as some people like to put it, very dope in my opinion. Big ups, Nike, you did a great one on this one. Comment below, let me know if you guys went after this sneaker or not. This sneaker dropped a little while back, maybe 3 weeks ago or so. I'm just now getting the video up. Again, appreciate it to my guy for letting me get this sneaker. It's kind of just been sitting around in the other pile of sneakers that I have to do reviews on. I just get so busy with so many different occupations, guys, it's hard to keep up. I'm gonna be honest. However, here we have it. But if you're new to the channel, or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. Now, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, guys, as you can see here, we do have the box. It is a light tan color box with darker tan in that almost artifact look going across the top and the bottom of the box. Taking a look at the top of the lid, we get that similar look with Air Jordan and that nice font, giving me those Indiana Jones kind of vibes. Almost something like you would find in a cave or a temple. I'm not sure what that style is, but I like it a lot. Kudos on the box. On one side of the box, we do get this Jordan branding right there in the lower corner with that kind of artifact-like ring going around it, as well as we have our side sticker. And the side sticker reads Air Jordan 5 Retro El Grito. The colorway is Sail, Dark Pony, Coconut Milk. This is a men's US size 12.5, not my personal size. And the suggested retail price on this one, I want to say, is $225 US. Yeah, $225. I believe that is the price. Now, these did sell out on sneakers instantly, which I knew they would, and now I cannot see the price on there. So hey man, I'm believing it was $225. Snaps, never mind me, guys, the price is still posted, my bad. And I take that back, it is for $210, as you can see, and we do get the sold out right there. These things are gone, flew off the virtual rack like nothing other. And yeah, hey, that's what happens when you have a limited shoe, a themed shoe, and it's paying homage to a culture. However, let's see what we have under the lid. All right, guys, flipping the lid up on this one, as you can see underneath, we do get green under the lid with that same symbol that we got on the box, and it does have a bit of a shine to it. Very nice presentation in my opinion. A little tough to see. Again, this box is super huge, man. I don't want the sneakers to fall out, but it is red inside of the box. So we get green under the lid, red inside of the box, representing that Mexican flag. Here, as you can see on the tissue paper, we do get this translucent tissue paper with this symbol, kind of giving giving me abuela or grandmother type of vibes on a house sort of pattern. And it does have the Jumpman repeated within the pattern, very nice. The sneaker is double layered with plain white tissue paper as well. And there we have it, guys, the Air Jordan 5 El Grito Sail and Dark Pony, a very, very clean sneaker. Wish I could get this one in the collection. Clean sneaker, man. Really, really wanted this one. I'm not sure what it's doing on the resale market currently, but hopefully it's dipping in price if it ever went up at all, and maybe I can acquire a pair for the collection. Before we dive into it, for legit checking purposes, I do want to mention the green sticker is inside the box as well. Also want to mention El Grito translates from Spanish to English as the scream. It states that grito literally means a cry or yell, but the significance behind it is much more than that. It carries emotions such as joy and excitement, but can also release pain and grief. So hey, how that ties into the Mexican culture. Also want to go ahead and point out what the word Viva means. Viva Mexico is a Spanish phrase that means long live Mexico. It's a common expression of support and solidarity amongst Mexicans. So there you have it, guys. Long live Mexico for Viva. Combine those two words together, we get the scream, long lives Mexico. However, let's go ahead and go over the shoe here, starting with our outsole. As you can see, we do get this dark complected gum-like outsole, which is also translucent, but since it's so dark, it's really tough to see through it. We also get sail here on the rubber piece going around the forefront of the outsole, and we get a bit more of that dark complected gum outsole in the back. Looking at the midsole here, we do get some sail as well, and it appears that we have off-white or solid white inside of the air bubble. On our shark teeth here, we do get some green representing the Mexican flag, and this is the right sneaker, guys. As to where here on the left sneaker, we do get red instead of green. I like how they switched it up with sort of that yin-yang like look, back and forth. On up to the upper, we do get this nice leather here. It is a little stiff, a lot more stiff than I would like, but I believe it is premium leather, guys. As you can see, we do get this texture going around our toe cap in that artifact sort of look. We get a bit tumble leather here on the toe box area, as well as we get all over the rest of the upper. We get some nice debossed sort of looking print here in the rear, very nice. With this print here, I think it would have been dope if they stitched it just to give it a little bit different material than what we get on this area here. However, that is embossed. I may have said debossed earlier, kind of get confused with those, as I believe emboss is risen from the material where deboss is more imprinted into the material. Taking a look at our traditional netting cage here, well, this is not traditional. This is more of an unorthodox version of the netting cage, and it is in the same leather that we get on the rest of the upper of the sneaker, so we don't get that plastic translucent look, although behind it does appear that we have some off-white satin sort of mesh, which you really can't see in the camera, but take my word for it. We also get these sail complected eyelets all the way up to our collar eyelet, and we get more sail leather, a little bit more smoothed out than we get on the rest of the shoe, but it still has a slight tumble to it on this ankle sort of area. But hey guys, as you can see here, the sneaker is primarily all sail on the upper, very nice in my opinion, but that does wrap it up for the lateral side of the shoe. Moving along, taking a look at the medial side of the shoe, we get a very similar look as we got on the lateral side. However, with this being the right sneaker, we do get red here on this piece, as well as you can see that gum-like bottom here. So on the lateral side, we get green, medial side, we get red, and that goes hand in hand with the left sneaker, red on the lateral side and green on the medial side. Again, giving it that swapperoo flip-flop kind of vibe. However, that pretty much wraps it up for the medial side, and moving along. Taking a look at the shoe from the top down, as you can see, we do have that sail complexion going around our outsole, that embossed toe cap in sail, tumble leather here on our toe box, flat sail laces in place, and we get that little aglet there with Viva on it, as I mentioned. Long lives Mexico, very nice. It does have a dark metallic sort of look, almost like steel. I can't tell if it's metal or plastic, but it does feel like plastic. But it looks like metal, go figure. Maybe it is metal. I'm having a tough time telling what the material is, but it's clean. Now here on the tongue, we do get that traditional netting that we would have gotten here on both sides of the sneaker. So if you really like that plastic sort of translucent feel, well, this one is more milky or sail complected with that traditional look, then you do get it here on the tongue at least, which I'm personally more in favor of. I don't really care for the way that it looks here in leather. I think it's cool for this sneaker, but don't do it on every Air Jordan 5, please. Something about that plastic netting is just, I mean, that's the way the sneaker originally came, OG vibes. It's just what I'm used to. But for this sneaker in particular, since it is something different, it's okay to change it up every now and then, but I am glad that they still put the traditional plastic on the tongue piece. We also get this clear lace holder with a green lace lock. Tough to see, but it does have a white Jumpman there. And on the left shoe, as you can see, we do get a red one, also with the white Jumpman. Pretty dope when you see them both side by side, as well as in this area. Thumbnail shot.
Thumbnail shot.
Alright guys, back to the tongue. Here to the top of the tongue, we do get that same embossed pattern on the tongue as we get in this area. But we also get a stitched burgundy Jumpman. I'm going with burgundy. I'm not sure of the actual color, but it does give me cigar-like vibes. And looking at the top of the tongue, you can see that kind of piping going around, which is the same pattern that we get here on the sock liner, which we'll go over shortly, in the same color as that stitched Jumpman on the tongue. Very nice in my opinion, but that does pretty much wrap it up from the top down. Moving along. Taking a look at the rear of the sneakers, you can see we do get that sail just kind of going up the back. We get that gum bottom on our outsole, and we get another stitched burgundy Jumpman. That's what I'm gonna call it, but again, giving me cigar-like vibes. Very, very nice in my opinion. And you can also see a little bit of that sock liner from the back view. I think it's a very good look, but that pretty much wraps it up from the rear. Moving along. However, onto the interior of the shoe, again, that sock liner, very nice in that burgundy sort of color, two-tone color, with the diamond-like pattern just going around it in that silky sort of feel. Very nice to this one, man. Premium sneaker. Jordan Brand did a great job on this one. It's tough to see inside, but we do get a silky-like off-white insole with a red Jumpman painted on. Unfortunately, it's painted and it may wear off. I think it would have been nice if they would have gave us that same complexion stitched Jumpman that we got on the tongue and the rear of the shoe. But before I say that, let me think this over. Red on the inside, does the other sneaker have green on the inside? I'm looking at it now, and yes, it does. So, okay, now it makes sense. Red and green Jumpmans on the insole. Okay, cool. Leave the burgundy guy on the tongue and the rear. I'm cool with that. However, we also get our size sticker inside, and tough to see, but this is very nice. On the back of the tongue, we do get Air Jordan text in red on that white tag, outlined with green, giving it that Mexican flag vibe. And that text is in the same text that we get on the top of the lid of the box. For the record, the tag is the exact same on both sneakers, so nothing different there, but very clean in my opinion. I'm sure we also get our size tag inside somewhere. I'm not gonna go digging through the shoe because it's not my sneaker, but we also get tissue paper stuffed inside. However, that pretty much wraps it up for the interior. Moving along. And last but not least, onto the outsole of the sneaker. As you can see, we get that dark complected gum bottom here in the forefront of the sneaker, as well as we get in the rear. We get that cell complexion or off-white color here in the center with Jordan text. A little bit more of that at the tip of the shoe. And we get this dark complected Jumpman underneath. I can't tell what color that is. Maybe black, maybe that burgundy color, I'm not sure, but very nice in my opinion. It is the exact same look on both sneakers, left and right, but pretty dope outsole in my opinion. Will this one get dirty? Yes it will. Maybe not so much in that gum complected area, but where it's lightly complected, we already know what's gonna happen. However, very clean on the outsole. Moving along. All right guys, and once again, you just saw right here on All About the Sneakerz, the Air Jordan 5 El Grito Dark Cell Pony, a very, very clean sneaker. Maybe not so glad to not have this one in the collection. Bummer, big bummer. However, we'll see how it goes in the future. Hopefully I can get this one in the collection. Very clean sneaker. Comment below, let me know how you guys are feeling after seeing this sneaker here on the channel. Are you digging it or are you not? You're not a fan of the Air Jordan 5? It's your favorite silhouette? Are you a part of the Mexican culture and hey, this was a must-have for you? Comment all of that good stuff below, as I would like to know you guys' thoughts, takes, and opinions on this. And as you guys know, I'm always in the comments responding. However, again, if you're new to the channel or if you're not, make sure you smash that like, subscribe, and share button, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you can stay up to date on future release videos. One final look here, guys, at the kicks from the lateral side, the medial side, and from the top down. As you can see, all of those differences in the colors. Very dope. However, that is pretty much all I have for you guys today on this episode. I do appreciate you all tuning in and rocking with your boy. As you know, I rock with you guys 1000%. However, once again, that's all I have for you guys on this episode. Until the next episode, keep keeping it all about the sneakers. Once again, it is your boy, All About the Sneakers, signing off. Until the next episode, I will catch you guys later. Salute, I'm out.